Hi, this is Miss Sec. This video is intended for you to watch before you attend the live class on Tuesday, April 21st, 2020. Last week, we reviewed exponential functions. So this week, we're going to talk about exponential functions, exponential growth, and exponential decay. So exponential growth says that y equals a times b to the x power, where a is the initial value, which is the y-intercept, and b is the growth factor. The formula for exponential growth is based off of the exponential formula. So the exponential formula is y times a times b to the x power, where b, the growth factor, is 1 plus the percent as a decimal. Okay, so for example, the population of the town of Agnew is currently 38,600 people. The town is projected to grow at a rate of 4% per year. Based on these projections, what will the population of Agnewville be in 5 years? So the formula is y times a to time y equals a times b to the x power, where b is 1 plus the interest rate as a decimal. So a is the y-intercept, b is 1 plus the percent as a decimal, which is the growth factor. So the growth rate is 4%, so we'd express that as a decimal. So our growth factor would be 1.04, which means 104% is what we're multiplying by. So since the population is 38,600 and we're projecting the population after 5 years, what we're putting in the calculator is 38,600 times 1.04 to the fifth power, which is 46,963. So the answer in a sentence is the population in 5 years is 46,963 in Agnew. So last week we reviewed exponential functions. An exponential function is y equals a times b to the x, where a is the y-intercept and b is the growth factor. So for exponential decay, the numbers are going down. So we're going to do the inverse of what we did for exponential growth. We're going to subtract 1 minus r, so 1 minus the percent as a decimal. The population of Baltimore in 2010 was 5,773,000 people. If the population decreased at a rate of 0.8% every year, what was the population in 2015? So the formula for exponential decay is y is equal to a times 1 minus the interest rate to the x power, where a is the y-intercept and b is the growth factor. So the interest rate is 0.08%, so we divide that by 100 and get 0.008. So we subtract that from 1, and our growth factor is 0.992. So our function is y is equal to 5,773,000, I forgot a zero here, times 0.992 to the fifth power, because we're talking about 5 years from 2010 to 2015. So the answer is, in 2015, the population of Baltimore will be 5,545,745 people. Okay, I'll see you in class on Tuesday, April 21st. If you have any questions, please email me at tamu.sec@pgcps.org.